Hello, everybody. We are going to go back to our Junie B. Jones has a peep in her pocket. And if you remember, at the end of the last chapter, Junie B. Jones had just found out that her class was going to the farm for a field trip. It's like their big end of the year field trip. So let's find out what happens on her way to the farm. Chapter 2 is called Stubby. Stubby. Do you know what stubby means? The word stubby kind of means like short and small. Like you could say that your toes are stubby. You have little short toes. Stubby. Okay. So that night, I ate dinner with Mother and Daddy and my baby brother named Ollie. Only I couldn't even swallow that good because I was still upset about the field trip. That's why. Do you remember why Junie B. Jones is upset about the field trip? Why doesn't she want the field trip? If you remember, she doesn't like ponies, right? She thinks ponies are scary, so she's afraid to go to the farm. Sorry, hold on. Here we go. Trying to make my iPad not be all crazy. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Here we go. I don't want to go, I said. I don't want to go to the farm with room 9. Because a farm is the most dangerous place I ever heard of. Do you think a farm is dangerous? I guess it could be, right? Anytime you're around animals, it could be dangerous. But is a farm usually dangerous? No. Daddy looked surprised at me. What are you talking about, Junie B? He said. What's dangerous about a farm? The ponies, of course, I said. The ponies are dangerous. Farms have ponies running in their fields, and ponies can stomple you to the ground and kill you to death. Oh, we're finding out why she's afraid of the ponies. Pause me while you tell me why Junie B. Jones is afraid of ponies. Good, it says that she's afraid of them because it says ponies can stomple you to the ground and kill you to death. She's worried that she's going to be trampled or stomped on by a pony and it's going to hurt her. Mother covered her face with her hands. No, Junie B, please. Not this pony thing again. We've talked about this 100 times. I told you over and over, the ponies do not hurt you. Yes, they do too hurt you, Mother, I said. I saw it on TV with my own eyeballs. Mother looked at Daddy. It was that stupid cable show the babysitter let her watch, she said. It was called When Ponies Attack, I hollered. It was called When Ponies Attack. Oh, so the babysitter, Junie B. Jones's babysitter, let her watch a show called When Ponies Attack. And so now she thinks that ponies are dangerous. After that, Daddy covered his face too. Then all of a sudden, he busted out into a loud hoot of laughing, and he couldn't even stop himself. Mother's cheeks sucked way into her head. Thank you, she said. You're being a huge help here. She's being sarcastic. Do you know what sarcastic means? Sarcastic means when you say something but you don't really mean it. So she does not really mean that Daddy is being a big help here. Daddy is laughing at Junie B. Jones, and that's not being helpful. Mother is saying, thanks, you're being a huge help. She doesn't really mean it. Then Daddy got up from his chair and went to his room for a timeout. That's when me and Mother had another long talk about ponies. She told me that her Uncle Billy used to have a farm, and that the farm had a pony named Stubby, and that Stubby was as gentle as a lamb. Oh, so Stubby here is the name of a pony. As a matter of fact, Uncle Billy had almost every kind of farm animal you can think of. And Mother, pigs, cows, sheep, chickens, goats. He even had a mean old rooster named Spurs. But out of all those animals, the pony was the sweetest. Mother smiled. You would have loved Stubby, Junie B., she said. He used to follow me around like a puppy. He did? I said. He did, she said back. Honestly, honey, I would never let you go to a farm if there was even the teensiest chance that you would be hurt by any of the animals. But my Uncle Billy's farm had the gentlest animals I ever saw. Mother smiled a little bit. Well, except for that mean old rooster anyway, she said. Which animal at the farm that Mother is talking about, which animal is the mean one? Do you remember what she said? Yeah, there was a mean rooster, right? A mean rooster named Spurs. Oh no, the Spurs, yes, the mean old rooster named Spurs. Good. Okay. Just then, Daddy came back into the kitchen. He said apology to me. I'm sorry, Junie B. I didn't mean to laugh, but that TV show you saw was just so ridiculous, I couldn't help it. After that, he sat down at the table and he filled out my permission slip for the farm. You're going to love this trip, he told me. We'll get you one of those little throwaway cameras from the drugstore, and you can take pictures of the animals you see. The camera that he's talking about is like back before there were like phones. Everyone now just takes pictures on their phones, right? But before there were good cameras on phones, people would use, they're called disposable cameras. And you could take a camera with you, which wasn't like a phone, it was like a real camera. And then all the pictures that you took, you could take them to like Walgreens or CVS, and you could get the pictures printed out. And then you would just throw the camera away. It didn't take any more pictures. Okay, so they're going to give her one of those cameras that you can just throw away, and they're going to let her take pictures of all the animals that she sees. Great idea, said Mother. And I'll take you shopping for a brand new pair of overalls. And I'll even pack you your very favorite lunch. After that, I got down from my chair very quiet, and I went to my room. Do you think Junie B. Jones is more excited about the field trip now? It says that she got down from her chair very quiet, and she went back to her room. Does it sound like she's excited? I don't think she's too excited about the field trip yet. I don't think that camera, she's very excited about that yet. Let's see if that changes. Oh, one more page. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Here's the picture of Junie B. Jones. She went back to her bedroom. There's her elephant and her little teddy bear. She's in her bed. Then I climbed onto my bed and I hugged my stuffed animals real tight. Because I kept on thinking and thinking about what Mother and Uncle Billy's said about Uncle Billy's animals. But mostly I kept thinking about that mean old rooster. On account of one time at my school, a boy named Meanie Jim brought his rooster for pet day. And he said that roosters can peck your head into a nub. And that is not pleasant, I tell you. I hugged my animals even tighter. Because guess what? Roosters are a jillion times scarier than ponies. Uh-oh. So now Junie B. Jones not only scared of the pony, what else is she scared of? Now she's scared of roosters too, right? Uh-oh. Chapter 3 is called Pictures. We will read this chapter tomorrow. I'll see you later.